Session 96, 6 June 2022. Session 96, 6 June 2022. My apologies. Brothers and sisters, we continue with Quran, the Word of Allah, an elaboratory translation by ex-brigadier Mustansir Billah. Today we continue with Surah Al-Mu'minun 23 and with part 18. And we begin with verse 6-3. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We begin with the name of Allah, who is most gracious and tremendously merciful. بل قلوبهم في غمرة من هذا ولهم أعمال من دون ذلك هم لها عاملون. 6.3. But their hearts are covered from understanding this, and their deeds are also different from the believers. They will continue with their misdeeds. They will continue with their misdeeds. حتى إذا أخذنا مترفيهم بالعذاب إذا هم يجهرون. 6.4. Until when we seize those of them who live in comfort with a little punishment. Behold, then they start crying for help in supplication. لا تجأروا اليوم إنكم منا لا تنصرون. 6.5. We shall say, do not cry for help this day, for surely from us you shall receive no help at all. We shall say, do not cry for help this day, for surely from us you shall receive no help at all. قد كانت آياتي تتلى عليكم فكنتم على أعقابكم تنكسون. 6. Indeed, my verses used to be recited to you, but you used to turn your backs. مستكبرين به سمر تهجرون. 6.7. In pride, talking evil about it, the Quran at night, and used to turn your backs, and in pride, talking evil about it, the Quran at night. أَفْلَمْ يَدَبَّرُوا الْقَوْلَ أَمْ جَاءَهُم مَّا لَمْ يَأْتِ آبَاءَهُمُ الْأَوَّلِينَ. 6.8. Have they not pondered over the word of Allah? Or has there come to them which did not come to their forefathers? أَمْ لَمْ يَعْرِفُوا رُسُولَهُمْ فَهُمْ لَهُ مُنكِرُونَ. 6.9. Or is it because they do not recognize their prophet has spent his life with them that they deny him? Or is it because they do not recognize their prophet who has spent his life with them that they deny him? أَمْ يَكُونُونَ بِهِ جَنَّةٌ بَلْ جَاءَهُمْ بِالْحَقِّ وَأَكْثَرُهُمْ لِلْحَقِّ كَارِهُونَ. 7.0. Or do they say that he is a madman? In fact, he has brought them the truth, and most of them dislike the truth. وَلَوْ اتَّبَعَ الْحَقُّ أَهْوَاءَهُمْ لَفَسَدَتِ السَّمَاوَاتُ وَالْأَرْضُ وَمَنْ فِيهِنَّ بَلْ أَتَيْنَاهُمْ بِذِكْرِهِمْ فَهُمْ عَنْ ذِكْرِهِمْ مُعْرِضُونَ. 7.1. And if the truth had been according to their desires, the heavens, the earth, and everything therein would have been disrupted. And if the truth had been according to their desires, the heavens, the truth, and everything therein would have been disrupted. No, we have given them the reminder, but they are heedless to their reminder. تسألهم خرجا فخرج ربك خير وهو خير الرازقين. 7:2. Or you are asking for them for some wages, or you are asking them for some wages, but the recompense of your Rabb, but the recompense of your Rabb is the best, for he is the best of those who provide sustenance. For he is the best of those who provide sustenance. وَإِنَّكَ لَا تَدْعُوهُمْ إِلَىٰ صِرَاطٍ مُسْتَقِيمٍ. 7:3. And certainly you, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, are calling them to the right way. And certainly you, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, are calling them to the right way. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ عَنِ السَّاعَةِ لَنَاكِبُونَ. Excuse me. 7:4. And surely those who do not believe in the hereafter are deviating from the straight path. 7:4. And surely those who do not believe in the hereafter are deviating from the straight path. وَلَوْ رَحِمْنَاهُمْ وَكَشَفْنَا مَا بِهِمْ مِنْ ذُرِّ لَجُّوا فِي طُغْيَانِهِمْ يَعْمَهُونَ. 7:5. And if we show them mercy and relieve them of their affliction, they would obstinately persist in their rebellion, blindly wandering to and fro, wandering to and fro. وَلَقَدْ أَخَذْنَاهُمْ بِالْعَذَابِ فَمَا اسْتَكَانُوا لِرَبِّهِمْ وَمَا يَتَضَرَّعُونَ. 7:6. And indeed, even now, we inflicted punishment on them. They neither submitted to their Rabb, nor humbled themselves towards him. حَتَّى إِذَا فَتَحْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ بَابًا ذَا عَذَابٍ شَدِيدٍ إِذَا هُمْ فِيهِ مُبْلِسُونَ. 7:7. Until when we open upon them a fate of severe punishment, until when we open upon them a fate of severe punishment, you will see that they are plunged in utter despair. وَهُوَ الَّذِي أَنشَأَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ قَلِيلًا مَا تَشْكُرُونَ. 7:8. It is Allah who has given you ears, eyes, and hearts, yet seldom you show gratitude. Yet seldom you show gratitude. وَهُوَ الَّذِي زَرَعَكُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَإِلَيْهِ تُحْشَرُونَ. 7:9. It is He who has placed you on the earth, and before Him you shall all be assembled on the day of judgment. وَهُوَ الَّذِي يُحْيِي وَيُمِيتُ وَلَهُ اخْتِلَافُ اللَّيْلِ وَالنَّهَارِ أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. 8:0. It is He who has given life and causes you to die, and in His control is the alternation of the night and the day. Then why don't you understand? Then why don't you understand? بَلْ قَالُوا مِثْلَ مَا قَالَ الْأَوَّلُونَ. 8:1. On the contrary, they just say what their forefathers said before them. قَالُوا أَإِذَا مِتْنَا وَكُنَّا تُرَابًا وَعِظَامًا أَإِنَّا لَمَبْعُوثُونَ. 8:2. Who said, what? After death, when our bodies become dust and bones, would we really be raised to life again? لَقَدْ وُعِدْنَا نَحْنُ وَآبَاؤُنَا هَذَا مِنْ قَبْلُ إِنْ هَذَا إِلَّا أَسَاطِيرُ الْأَوَّلِينَ. 8:3. Surely this we have been promised. We have heard many such threats, and so did our forefathers before us. These are nothing but reasons of the ancients. كل ما الأرض ومن فيها من إن كنتم تعلمون. 8:4 Say, to whom belongs the earth and everything therein? Say, to whom belongs the earth and everything therein? Tell me if you know. سيقولون لله قل أفلا تذكرون. 8:5 They'll say, promptly reply to Allah. Say, will you not then remember? Why don't you use your common sense and believe in Him? قل من رب السماوات السبع ورب العرش العظيم. 8:6 Say, who is the Rabb of the 7 heavens and the Rabb of the glorious throne? سيقولون لله قل أفلا تتقون. 8:7 Right away they will say Allah. Ask them, then why don't you fear Him? Ask them, then why don't you fear Him? قل من بيده ملكوت كل شيء وهو يجير ولا يجار عليه إن كنتم تعلمون. 8:8 Say, in whose hands is the sovereignty of all things, protecting all, while against Him there is no protection. While against Him there is no protection. Tell me if you know. فَيَقُولُونَ لِلَّهِ قُلْ فَأَنَّى تُسْحَرُونَ. 8:9 They'll say, quickly they'll reply, Allah. Ask them, then how can you be so bewitched? Ask them, then how can you be so bewitched? بَلْ أَتَيْنَهُمْ بِالْحَقِّ وَإِنَّهُمْ لَكَاذِبُونَ. 9:0 The fact of the matter is that we have brought them the truth, and undoubtedly these people are liars. ما اتخذ الله من ولد وما كان معه من إله إلا ذهب كل إله بما خلق ولا لك بعض ولا بعض سبحان الله أما يصفون. 9:1 Never has Allah begotten a son or offspring, nor is there any ilah, God, besides Him. Had it been so, each God would govern his own creations, and each would have tried, and each would have tried to overpower the others. Exalted be Allah above the sort of things they attribute to Him. Exalted be Allah above the sort of things they attribute to Him. عالم الغيب والشهادة فتعالى عما يشركون. 9:2 He, Allah, knows the unseen and the seen. Well above is He over all that they associate as partners to Him. Well above is He over all that they associate as partners to Him. قل ربي إما تريني ما يوعدون. 9:3 Say, O Muhammad, peace be upon him, my Rabb, if you would show me in my lifetime that punishment with which you are being threatened, so that with which they are being threatened. Say, O Muhammad, my Rabb, if you would show me in my lifetime that punishment with which they are being threatened, so that I can portray to the believers. This was accepted by Allah when the Almighty made Prophet Muhammad, peace be him, in the emperings. It was accepted by Allah when the Allah party made Prophet Muhammad in the emperings. Miraj, he went into the emperings on the skies to the Miraj and saw everything. Rabbi fala taj'alni fil qawmi zalimin. 9:4 Then, O my Rabb, do not include me among these unjust people. It is a message for the believer, for the believers, for the beliefs that they should pray like that. It is a message for the believers that they should pray like that. That they should pray. Then, O my Rabb, do not include me among these unjust people. It is a message for the believers that they should pray like that. وَإِنَّا لَنَا نُرِيَكَ نَعْدُهُمْ لَقَادِرُونَ 9:5 And surely we have the power to let you see the punishment with which they are being threatened. Shown in Miraj, the Prophet was shown the hell also in Miraj, his visit to the empires, the skies. وَإِنَّا لَا نُرِيَكَ مَا نَعْدُهُمْ لَقَادِرُونَ 9:6 Repel evil with good, with that which is better. You are fully aware of what they utter. Bakul Rabbi Auzu Bika Min Ahamazati Shaitan 9:7 And say, O my Rabb, I seek refuge with you from the promptings, whisperings, suggestions of the shaitan, the Satan, the devil. وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ رَبِّ أَنْ يَحْضُرُونَ 9:8 And O my Rabb, I seek refuge with you, even from their shaitans coming near me. I seek refuge and O my Rabb, I seek refuge with you, even from the shaitans, devils coming near me. حتى إذا جاء أحدهم الموت قال رب ارجعون 9:9 These people will never refrain from wrongdoings, shirk, polytheism, sins, until the time of death. When death comes to any one of you, any one of them, when death comes to any one of them, he'll say, O Rabb, send me back to the world. He'll say, O Rabb, send me back to the world. لا لي أعمال صالح فيما تركت كلا إن كلمات هو قائلها ومن ورائهم برزخ إلا يوم يبعثون 100 So that I may do good deeds in the world that I have left behind. Never, this is just a statement which carries no value. It will be too late, because there will be barzakh, a barrier between them and the world they have just left behind. And the world which they have just left, till the day they are raised to life again. Never, this is just a statement which carries no value. It will be too late, because there will be barzakh, a barrier between them and the world they have just left, till the day they are raised to life again. 101 فَإِذَا نُفِخَ فِي الصُّورِ فَلَا أَنْسَابَ بَيْنَهُمْ يَوْمَئِذٍ وَلَا يَتَسَاءَلُونَ 101 Then when the trumpet is blown, there will be no kinship among them that day, nor will they ask of one another. And the last verse for today, فَمَنْ ثَقُلَتْ مَوَازِينُهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ 102 Then only those whose scales of good deeds are heavy will attain salvation. They are successful. 102 Then only those whose scales of good deeds are heavy will attain salvation. They are successful. That's the end for today. Please pray for me, ex-brigadier Mustansir Billah.